Alrighty, this is a weird episode that I did not think I was going to be making, but how many of you have gotten Trump emails? Now, what I mean by that is, even though he is no longer president, how many of you have gotten emails claiming that Trump is your best friend? It's there's a weird world of this that I need to dive into for this video, and I'm going to be using exclusively my emails. These are all the ones, not all the ones, but these are a significant sampling of the ones that I've got. So, before we move into that, though, let's go ahead and get into the fan art section. If you were watching on stream, then you know that I just had to gush about this animation earlier. So you guys are going to have to hear me do it twice. And I'm sorry for that. But holy fucking shit. This is done by a user who goes by the name of Trash. They said, hopefully this will post all right. Said, did someone order a caramel dancing Suris? This is one of those instances where I don't think anybody ordered it, but I also don't think anybody's fucking complaining. I don't. Like, not even in the slightest. Like, Jesus Christ, that is some smooth animation. And this is one of the reasons why I'm actually very happy that we've moved to doing one fan art an episode, so I can properly gush about this shit without taking up 5 freaking minutes. Holy crap. Yeah, this is a never knew I needed this kind of sentiment. Literally, exactly that. Holy fuck. The talent on display from people who post in that section is insane. Like, literally, considering the fan art directly above this is the one that inspired this model to be made at all. Like, y'all are all freaking wonderful. Anyways, as always, thank you all for your fan art submissions. If you want your fan art to be featured in a future video, the best way to do so is drop it into the Discord in the fan art section. With all of that said, let's go ahead and pop in my email address and see what we have here. Now, I've got this filtered by Trump because I don't want to go and individually pick everything out, so we're going to do this semi in real time. Okay, this is from what's called the Trump Patriot Poll from the Republican News, apparently. Now, this language is very, very interesting. First, we were sad you ignored Trump's friend request. Trump's friend request? When the fuck did that orange Cheeto motherfucker send me a friend request, and on what platform? Gab? I have no fucking idea. Then we were mad. Why would you be mad? Do you have any idea how many friend requests I deny? How many times I have to, like, look in my Twitter folder and somebody's like, hey, follow for follow, or hey, follow me, please? And I'm like, no, fuck you. Or if I go into Facebook and there's, like, a bunch of friend requests there and I'm like, well, hitting the deny button 20 times, I don't know any of you guys. Like, no. What platform and for what reason are you angry that I did not say yes to your imaginary friend request? Where? And then it goes on, no, it's just bad that you ignored this opportunity. Alright, I'm gonna say this right now. If somebody tells you that their friend request, their friendship, is an opportunity, run. Run. Just go. Run. Friendship should not be an opportunity. Opportunities can come from friendships. But if somebody actively communicates to you that their friendship is an opportunity, they are going to use you. Get out. Leave. Scream if you have to. That person is not to be trusted. Now, they continue going, we're begging. Would you join Trump's social media site? The poll closes in 5 minutes. Trump needs to know if you have his back.
Only true patriots will respond. Deserters will ignore this invitation. We can't and won't ask again.
So I refuse to click this on anything but a burner computer. I am terrified of what this link actually would lead to. And I even love that the hyperlink has subtext that says, yes, I stand with Trump if I mouse over it. This is fifth grader shit. When someone comes up to you, will you be my friend? I'll beat you up if you won't be my friend. That's what this reads to me. Why is this a thing? No. Okay, so it's not just that. We go into other ones. Look at this one, and this is from the Republican News again. This is from the same friggin' contact. The title of the email is, "You were handpicked to receive this message because you'd never abandon Trump." Okay, look. If I ever pop into your inbox and I say, "You were handpicked to receive my email because you would never abandon me," run! Get out! I've done something fucking horrific. I've literally done something so terrible that everyone I care about has abandoned me. Do not stand with me at that point. I have fucked up. But when I see this reeks. Because it's not just that the email smells like shit. It's also the fact that, think about the type of person that reads this and gets giddy. Think about the type of person that reads this title and actually goes, "You're right. I would never abandon Trump. I would never abandon him. Orange man, good. Orange man, very good. I would never in my life abandon him." Think about that. Just think about the person. You might even know someone. They might even be in your family that thinks like that. That is so dead set on Trump that they're going to read this email and click it immediately. And not ironically. Yeah, Peter Hanna would fall for this. Peter Hanna would fall for this. Hot single tangerines have breached the perimeter. Goes on, "We need 18 more patriots from your area to unlock 500% match." Okay, so first of all, 18 sounds like a small number, but considering that there is an actual graphic here that is used, this was just mass sent out to fucking thousands of people. They're lying about the 18 thing, 110%. And why would you even need to unlock 500% match? What does that even mean? What does that even mean for the situation? It goes, "It's the only way we can flip the House and draft Trump for president." Draft Trump to run for president. You think Admiral Bone Spurs is going to respond to a draft? Oh, you're funny. Now, it then goes into the manipulative language. "Were we wrong about you? Or can we count on you to make Trump and House conservatives proud? Please chip in, send us money. Send us all of your money." You know what? No. If you're watching this, don't send Trump money. Send me money for sandwich. Lots of sandwich. Please. I would. Sir, this. Yes! This exactly! Top Boxicle. This is a Wendy's, and I need sandwich. Send me your money. All of it. No, I'm kidding. Not all of it. Like $1 of it. If like 5 of you send $1, then I get a sandwich. I can go get a sandwich. It would be glorious. That's what you do to stick it to Donald Trump. I go buy a sandwich. That sticks it to the Cheeto Man. And then it just continues on. "Attention, Trump patriots. Trump's 2024 run hinges on flipping 5 seats red." God, I'm slipping into the Tristan Taylor voice a little bit.
Pelosi's raising millions and spending millions more, attacking freedom.
Also, Lady Howl, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Bits for sandwich. I guess I'm getting a sandwich tomorrow. Do I accept grilled hot dogs? I mean, grilled hot dogs are a sandwich, but they are not the sandwich I'd like. I'm gonna go get a Publix sandwich. There's an Atlanta Falcon sub with my name on it. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be delicious. Freaking... Okay. There's more of them in here. There's more. We have another one of these 500% match alerts from News at the Republican News.
Fellow conservative, we just barely missed our end of quarter goal, but we have good news. We've gotten approval to extend our deadline, but only for 1 hour. We've had other good news, though, across the entire country. You're the only zip code that is short by just 1 Patriot.
Really? Then what the fuck is my zip code? News at therepublican.news? Tell me. If my zip code is short just 1 Patriot, tell me, so I can celebrate that we missed the mark. Here's the thing, though. Again, think about the type of person who actually would read this and legitimately get manipulated by an email like this. Who, when they read this, they go, oh my god, I am just 1 Patriot? If I, 1 Patriot for Donald Trump, just did my part, my favorite president, he could come back. I don't want to make Trump Daddy sad. Like, no, let's not do that. Come on, don't be this gullible. There is somebody gullible enough to read this and immediately consider that they are disappointing Trump, as if Trump actually knows who the hell they are. Also, I don't want Wild Canyon playing. Sorry. I don't need other manipulators playing in my ear today. Frickin' Pumpkin Hill. No, not that one either. There we go. Now, we continue on. We have one that says, error in your registration. It's again from the Republican News. All of it's from Republican News. Why is it all from Republican News?
We're updating our voter records. As a true patriot, there's no doubt you know. America First dies without registered Republican voters.
Okay. Well, my ears hurt. That dog whistle's old as shit. For those who aren't familiar with the America First dog whistle, that was used back in the frickin' 40s to signal that America should not join World War II. They should put America first, specifically because we had fricking brown shirts and other Nazi-adjacent organizations in the United States that had a vested interest in us not joining that battle overseas because they agreed with the eugenics arguments and everything that Hitler did. So, like, there's literally old freaking Dr. Seuss cartoons that showcase and talk about the frickin' America First dog whistle, pointing out that it is literally just Nazism again. Like, this is not me trying to go, oh my god, everything I don't like is Nazi. This is like actual American history. I cannot read America First without thinking about that anymore. And considering the type of people who have used America First in their rhetoric, like Nick Fuentes, yeah, no, just no. Just absolute no. None of that. Also, I like how the actual verbiage here for,
are you a registered Republican voter?
Yes, I am an American First conservative! Or, no, You've lost me to the radical left. That's it. Mickey is now a fucking anarchist. he's part of the radical left. He read way too much Kropotkin. Oh my god. But it keeps on going. It keeps on going. You see, we have an email here as well that says, "We are so close. We're closing in on Nancy Pelosi's majority, but we missed our deadline last night." Like, all of these things are just like, we just barely missed it. If only we had you, the good-natured, Republican, Christian conservative, currently snorting apple pie. If we just had you, all could be good, and all of your sins would be forgiven. But that's not how things work. If you are terrified that you are not going to get your shit in, email is not the most reliable method to contact everybody anymore at this point. A lot of people just check their email in the morning as like a daily ritual and then leave it. It's not like a text message where we check it immediately. There are some people who check their email immediately, though. I just don't think this is the most efficient way. If we are to be believed that they are always butting up against this deadline every single time. Disclaimer, do not snort apple pie. Please don't snort apple pie. You do not need that good imported American goodness flaking into your nasal cavities. It will do half as much damage as a line of cocaine would do, to be fair, but still significant damage, and I'm pretty sure the sugar could cause an infection. Silver Kappa, you're not my real dad. I'll snort whatever I want. Continuing on here. I like how after this it has a forward from Den Crenshaw.
I just had to reach out. Nancy Pelosi's majority is hanging on by a thread, and she's panicking. We're in a great position to take back the House, but you know as well as I do that everything can change in an instant. The radical left are already attacking us. They're spending millions against top conservative patriots, and investing millions more in their grassroots activist efforts.
No. This is not Dan Crenshaw actually fucking speaking out at this point. The reason I can say that with 100% fucking certainty is the fact that this is the exact same language they used in another email. They're spending millions and then investing millions more in X, Y, and Z. This is the exact same thing. Gimby, thank you very much for redeeming your points for an... You fucking monster. Anyway, continuing on here.
With every member of the radical left determined to see us fail, it's absolutely critical we hit every last fundraising goal. Falling short even one time could mean the difference between winning and losing.
Right, so like, every other time that you've missed your goal and deadline, because all of these emails read exactly the fucking same... Oh no, we missed our deadline. If we just had help from one good patriot like you, then maybe, just maybe, we could have turned the tides of war. No. Oh, that's an ending screen. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. I've been doing that a lot lately. Maybe I need more sleep or less politics. Yeah, less politics. Jesus freaking Christ. But yeah, no. It is just amazing to me how many of these emails are in here, and they're all basically saying the same thing. They're just email after email after email of, we missed our goal. We just needed you. And it just keeps on going. It just keeps on going every single time. And it astounds me. Because at the end of the day, there is somebody. There is at least one person whose name is probably Peter Hanna, who sees these emails and goes, Trump is my best friend. Please, 100p, get out of my ear. I will listen to Shadow the Hedgehog soundtrack. That's fine. That's fine. But no, seriously. There is at least one person, if not more people, who hear and read these emails and they think, they take it to heart. They think that these people, and not like some random unpaid intern, is sending them direct lines of communication. No wonder the freaking QAnon movement grew so large. Because there are people who just... they really, really, truly believe this. There's one more email I want to look at. And it's from the Daily Wire. From Mark Rubio. Fellow conservative, I can't believe this. It's Marco. I'm on track to miss my end of quarter goal and be outraised again. I hate to bother you about this, but I promise it's important. My race will determine the control of the Senate and the fate of Trump's legacy. I'm pleading. Will you give $18 to retake the Senate? When my opponent outraced me last quarter, I knew I was in trouble, so I am begging. I need 38 more Patriots to take a stand. Please, don't let Trump and me down again. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick calculation here, okay? We're gonna do it. We're gonna open up the calculator. How much help is 38 Patriots giving you $18? If $684 is all your campaign is short, you are doing fucking fine. Would you like to know how much it costs to buy a billboard? Let's see here. How much does a billboard cost? On average, traditional billboards cost anywhere between $750 a month or $14,000 or more. What are you buying with $684 for a political campaign? That's luncheon money. For a political campaign, that little amount is lunch money. That is what you use to pay for a corporate fucking meeting with the lobbyists for 10 people. That's what you do. Now, most normal people can eat at a restaurant for about $20 fucking dollars. But you know they're going to use this money for something a lot more expensive than that. Yeah, most won't even let you buy the 1 month. Yep. It probably depends on where they spend it. I mean, they could be spending it on drugs. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? But like whether it's freaking Republican News Network or it's the Daily Wire or it doesn't matter what it is. All of these emails read the same. I just missed my deadline. I just needed one more Patriot. If I just had your help, then I could have changed everything. Like, no. These greedy motherfuckers do not need your help. They don't. Okay. Well, that's enough looking in my emails for the day. That's the one time I'm willing to give myself how much 100p is on this playlist. Jesus. Anyway, that is the last email that I am planning on reading today, because like most normal people, I do not read it all day. Anyways, let me know what you think here. I think this was honestly kind of pathetic, but I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know in the comment section below, and if you want to support my channel and what I do, then there's a ton of ways you can do it in the description below, whether it be Patreon or going over to the merch store. In fact, actually, if you are heading over to the merch store, remember, the OWO Wars are on, and you can get mouse pads and shit, if that's your thing. And I mean, I guess you also could get shirts. Normal people get shirts. Don't be normal. Get a sticker or something. I don't know. Anyways, as always, everyone, it's your video tagline here. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. If you want access to behind-the-scenes content for the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon. I do weekly vlogs over there, where I give real-life updates to what's going on behind the scenes on the channel, stuff that you don't really get over here, and even on Twitch. Patreon also helps the channel's stability a whole lot. Without Patreon, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Especially with the kind of content that I do, neither YouTube nor Twitch are the most stable sources of income. If you are a $20 and up patron, then you will be featured on the ending slides as shown in the beginning of the end credits. If you want to catch the streams where all this content comes from, then consider heading over to Twitch and following. And if you want to continue watching over here on YouTube, maybe consider clicking one of the end screen videos. And once again, I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me over on my channel. I wouldn't be able to do literally anything that I'm doing over here on YouTube without each and every one of you. So, thank you.